The deafening roar of cannon fire shattered the night, and every soldier's heartbeat synced with the rhythm of impending battle. This is the story of the United States Army. A journey that began in 1775 when 13 colonies stood united against British rule. It all started with a small, loosely organized militia, taking the first bold step toward freedom. This humble group would soon evolve into the disciplined fighting force known as the Continental Army. Appointed as its commander, George Washington carried more than just weapons. He carried the hopes of a fledgling nation. The young Army's resolve was tested early on in the battles of New York and New Jersey in 1776. Their first major victory came at Trenton, a moment etched in history, as Washington's troops crossed icy rivers to launch a surprise attack on British and Hessian forces. Fear was in every soldier's eyes, but courage burned brighter. That night, they learned a powerful lesson. Strategy and determination could triumph over sheer numbers. The following year, 1777, the Battle of Saratoga, became a critical turning point. This American victory not only ignited hope across the colonies, but also convinced France to join the revolutionary cause. With the arrival of French troops and funding, the Continental Army's position grew stronger. Every day of struggle wrote a new chapter of sacrifice and perseverance. By 1781, the war reached its climax at the Siege of Yorktown. American and French forces cornered British General Cornwallis, securing a decisive victory that would change the world. Washington's leadership, strategic brilliance, and unwavering commitment had guided his soldiers to achieve what once seemed impossible. Freedom was no longer just a dream, it was finally on the horizon. After achieving independence, the new nation turned its focus to organizing its defense. The quasi-war with France in 1798 underscored the need for a structured army and navy. As the 1800s unfolded, the army faced new tests, including Tecumseh's Confederacy and the War of 1812. Against Britain, each battle honed the army's skills, discipline, and unity, shaping it into a professional force capable of defending a rapidly growing nation. Then came the Civil War in 1861, the nation's gravest challenge. The country was torn in two, with the Union and Confederate armies clashing in relentless, brutal combat. President Abraham Lincoln not only held the nation together, but gave the army a higher purpose: to end slavery and preserve the Union. The Battle of Gettysburg turned the tide. Soldiers fought with fierce determination, knowing the very fate of the nation rested on their shoulders. Post-Civil War, the army faced new frontiers in the American West. Clashes with indigenous tribes demanded strategic thinking, adaptability, and resilience. Military forts, training exercises, and evolving tactics tested both soldiers and leaders. Each confrontation added to the Army's experience, preparing it for future conflicts beyond its continental borders. The Spanish-American War of 1898 catapulted the United States Army onto the global stage. Soldiers displayed incredible courage in Cuba, the Philippines, and Puerto Rico, proving the Army could operate far beyond its own shores. These campaigns showcased modern warfare, the importance of coordination, and the need for rapid mobilization, signaling a new era for American military power. When World War I erupted, the U.S. Army stepped onto the European battlefield in 1917. Armed with tanks, airplanes, and new weapons, American forces played a decisive role in key battles. Each advance, each maneuver, highlighted the growing professionalism and strategic capability of the Army, cementing its place among the world's great powers. The rumble of engines and the roar of fighter jets signaled a new era of warfare, one where technology and courage intertwined on every battlefield. By 1941, the world was engulfed in the flames of World War II. The attack on Pearl Harbor propelled the United States Army into a global conflict of unprecedented scale. Soldiers, airmen, and Marines mobilized with astonishing speed. The D-Day invasion at Normandy's beaches stands as a monumental testament to the Army's discipline, courage, and coordination. Each step taken on that blood-soaked sand was the culmination of countless hours of preparation, training, and sacrifice. Allied forces pressed forward, liberating towns, cities, and entire nations from the grip of tyranny. The bravery of every soldier was woven into the fabric of history. Following World War II, a new kind of conflict emerged. The Cold War, In 1950, the Korean War tested the army in harsh terrains and extreme weather. Soldiers faced freezing mountains, relentless enemy fire, and uncertain supply lines. Yet, through every hardship, the U.S. Army's resilience and tactical prowess shone brightly. The lessons learned in Korea would shape strategies for decades to come, emphasizing flexibility, coordination, and rapid response. The Persian Gulf War in 1990 was a stunning display of the Army's technological advancements. Precision weaponry, advanced communication systems, and coordinated air-ground operations overwhelmed Iraqi forces in record time. Desert Storm demonstrated how strategy, planning, and technology could redefine the dynamics of the battlefield. The U.S. Army had become a global force capable of executing complex missions with unparalleled efficiency and precision. After the tragic events of September 11, 2001, the U.S. Army confronted new challenges in the global war on terror. Operations in Afghanistan and Iraq demanded adaptability, courage, and a profound sense of duty. Soldiers operated in hostile environments, from remote mountainous regions to dense urban centers, facing unconventional threats and insurgencies. Here, valor was found not just in combat, but also in protecting civilians, rebuilding communities, and fostering fragile alliances. Every mission carried immense weight, every decision mattered, and every soldier's dedication was tested to its limit. Over the years, the U.S. Army has evolved into a modern, professional force. Training has become highly specialized, incorporating advanced technology, cyber warfare, and unmanned systems. Leadership now emphasizes ethics, teamwork, and strategic thinking. Soldiers are not just warriors. They're problem solvers, diplomats, and innovators. Each generation builds upon the legacy of those who came before, honoring their sacrifice while preparing for the challenges of tomorrow. Today, the U.S. Army stands as one of the most formidable military forces in the world. Its history is a powerful narrative of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. From the frozen rivers of Trenton to the deserts of Iraq, the jungles of Vietnam, and the skies over Normandy. The story of the U.S. Army is a testament to what disciplined hearts, sharp minds, and unwavering commitment can achieve. Each step, each sacrifice, each battle fought is a chapter in an endless story, a story of courage, honor, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Thank you for watching. If you found this history as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video.